Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Health Talk with Dr. Mo, a show where we keep it real, relatable, and rooted in facts. You know, I promised you that we're going on this show, we're also going to have patient testimonials. And today I have the honor to have a breast cancer survivor. She has beat cancer to it. And now she's going to share with us her experience. Please join me and welcome Miss Tolulope Oluwapelumi Popola. Just for those who do not understand, her middle name, Oluwapelumi, is that God is with me. And that has been her story. So let's go on this ride as we listen to Miss Tolulope. Welcome, Miss Tolulope, to Health Talk with Dr. Mo. Thank you for wanting to share your story with the world. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Good afternoon. So good afternoon once again. My name is Oluwapelumi Tolulope, Miss.
Okay. Welcome, Miss Tolulope. So, can you share with us how you first discovered something was wrong and what led to your diagnosis? How did you find out that you had breast cancer?
All right. So, there is a way I will tell you that there is no way I want to talk about breast cancer, and I will not tell you that something happened to me earlier in 2023.
Okay.
So, in 2023, after battling a series of fibroid and everything for like 8 to 9 years, I had a biopsy done, a cervical cancer biopsy done in July 20. In fact, is it that today marked the second year? Yeah.
Wow.
So I had in July 2023, I had a cervical biopsy done. And it was discovered that they saw the presence of CIN1. So what I was told there was, it was not cancerous yet. It's a precancerous something.
Yeah.
I'm not in medical line, yes, but to avoid being cancer, the best way I can do, the best thing I can do at that point is to remove the uterus. Mind you, I was to go for removal of fibroids, mastectomy, and when they saw all the eggs, they were even right inside my womb and the opening of my womb. So in between those things, the CIN1 was discovered in it. And I was advised medically that instead of taking out the fibroid eggs or something, I should take out the whole cervix, which I did in August 18, 2023. Thinking all fear is gone. And 7 months after, I was just coming out of the treatment and everything for that particular issue. 7 months after, in March 2024, I was in my bathroom that day. So I was just having this self-examination.
Breast examination.
Usually, even though I wasn't bleeding, I wasn't having a menstrual cycle as at that time, but I usually just check. So I was checking on my own when I felt the lump on my adding lump on my right breast.
Wow.
And I told my best friend. Anything, me and my best friend, we always talk, we tell each other our health issue, anything that scares us. So she was the first person I called and I said, guess what I saw? And she said to me, oh, please go to the hospital. But I was so scared because I was just coming from one treatment. So I said to her that I don't want to. I was sincerely scared. I've made up my mind that I will say nothing but the truth to the entire world anytime I'm opportune to talk about my past, about this issue.
Good.
So I was scared too. I was sincerely scared. It took me 3 weeks to come out to tell a doctor. I have a doctor she's my friend. She's one of MD of Lagoon Hospital. So I saw her in church that day, and I told her that, oh, I felt something, and I don't know. In a way, my best friend tried to pacify me, like, don't worry, it could be fat, it could be this, it's nothing. Just go and check. So it took me 3 weeks to come out to say it to the doctor. It was Easter Sunday that day, I remember, and I called her to decide that she should come and feel something. So we went into the bathroom, but she said she could not access it well. So she gave me an appointment
Okay.
to come to the hospital, and that was the beginning of the journey.
Wow. Wow. So you have told us what led to it. So it was pre-2023, after the cervical precancerous diagnosis, and you were supposed to have a myomectomy for fibroid. And then they did a screening, which is very important, right? They did a pap smear for you, which is very important. And they found out that you had the precancerous stage, and you went through the treatment. The cervix was taken out, and then few months later, you found a lump while doing breast self-examination. This shows that it is very important for us to always, every woman, to do a self-breast examination. So,
it is.
The emotional reaction, you said that you were scared. What happened when you went to the hospital and you were told the diagnosis? How did you feel?
All right. So after the discovery, of the whatever, then I went for true core biopsy.
Okay.
True core biopsy came out as benign.
Benign.
My result. It was benign.
Okay.
Then I was advised to remove the lump. So in May 20, I think May 25, 2024,
right.
I did removal of lump.
Okay.
And while I did that, the lump was taken for examination, and it came back as an invasive carcinoma grade 3. So I had appointment on June 5th, with my doctor at Lagoon. So I went for I never knew that to come back so I wasn't prepared for it, because I've done true core biopsy earlier and it was benign. So I never gave it a thought. So that fateful day, it was evening, I sat in front of my doctor when he told me that they do not have a good news for me. Their story, the result came back as an invasive carcinoma grade 3. I asked, what's the meaning? I could not even I cannot relate. And he said, that's an aggressive cancer. And it's a grade 3 level of being aggressive. So that's the 3. They said, no, I will still have to do staging image. I passed that. The first thing that came to my brain was, I have just a child. That particular week, she was writing her exam to go to her final year. Law, she's a law student.
Okay.
So she was writing her exam to go to her final year, from 4th year to the 5th year. I said to the doctor, I don't want to be emotional. I said to the doctor, am I not going to witness my daughter's graduation? I'm a single mother. I raised this girl alone. Is this because this cancer death? So it was that particular moment, it was as if the time stopped. To me, like what came to an end, like everything just became dark, blur. Like I could not even just think of next thing. So the only thing that came out of my mouth to my doctor was, am I not going to witness my daughter's graduation? Is that going to be my end? It's as if a death sentence was being pronounced. Down.
Take a deep
Put a
breath.
call in front of my doctor. I put the call straight to my best friend. That's the first person that can come to my mind. I couldn't call my daughter because it would disrupt
her
And
exams.
mind you, she's writing a major courses that particular day and few, 2 more days. So I could not call her. So I called my best friend. And I cannot even talk. So the doctor were having conversation with her. And when she was told to, I'm so sure, not that I'm so sure, she was responding, but I later heard even from her children that she was practically rolling on the floor too. I was going. And the next thing she told them was, please, because I sincerely would say, for me, I thought I know that thing, but I never knew. I thought the next thing would be they will admit me in the hospital and I'll be staying in hospital. So she too told them that, please don't let her go home. Everything, let the treatment start right away. Please, whatever it is that you need to do, please quickly start with her and everything. So they now said it doesn't take that route that we think of, but we need to run some certain tests that will lead to the treatment. So that day they did KTLT. Those are the ones I can remember. KTLT and IAC, immunohistochemistry. So the KTLT and another one was to get some things so that I can do stage imaging the following day. The IAC, they did it right there that day. So I was told to go home after, few hours because I ran so many tests, ECG, this, that. That was the beginning of the treatment.
Wow.
That was the beginning.
Wow. That must have been a very tough one for you to absorb at that moment.
All my life, because I'm raised by a very strong mother. My parents are married. I'm not raised by a single parent. But my mother is such a strong woman. I grew up, my mother had the cry, my father will weep, sob before my mom will bring out. So I have that strength too. Whatever it is, once no matter how bad news it's, no matter the level of the bad news, once they tell me, okay, once they simplify it to me, okay, but that particular one, breast cancer, I was
too
shot down.
It was too much to bear.
It was too much.
Wow. Such an emotional time it must have been for you. And I mean, just listening to your story, I'm moved to tears. But let's go on. What kind of treatment did you undergo, and which part of it was the most challenging one for you?
Okay, so like I said, on June 5th, I did the IAC. On July 1st, 2024, the IAC results came out and they told me that it was triple negative. In between those periods, through my best friend, somebody called Dr. Moji Agbola helped us to discover a good hospital in Lagos that attend. So your name will always come. If I write a book today, your name will definitely come. So through you told my best friend, because we were thinking of coming over to Dubai. At that time, when coming over to Dubai as a Nigerian green passport holder was very difficult. So we discovered Master Root. So before the July 1st, I've been going, I've registered with Master Root. They've done the first stage of counseling for me. I went there with so much tears, and I have BP for going to 22 years now that I've been managing. So you can imagine my state of mind at that time. My mind was I was going through every heart. You know, I wake up with, I don't know what will happen tomorrow. So at that time, you can't even ask me dates. You can't ask me date. I don't know. Except the day they give me I have for an appointment. I don't know the date of next day. I was just living for the day. So I went to Marcel. They now counsel me that, okay, though my staging imaging came out. I did staging imaging on July 6, 2024. So when it came out 2 days after, which was July 8th, 2024. So I took the result to, okay, let me just shorten this whole thing. Well, by the time I got to Marcel with all my results, they did the counseling for me, and they told me that we were expecting, are we expecting any other thing? No. They said, I'm going to start. When they saw the IAC and the staging imaging came out at stage 2.
Okay.
So they said it's still early, but because of triple negative, and because it's an invasive one, they told me right there that I should use my faith in God, but I should not miss any of my appointments.
Right.
That I will never forget that word. Their matron told me, please, are you a Christian? I said, yes. Use your faith in God. And this treatment you will go through, use them together, you will be fine. I assure you, you will be fine. Especially when you make sure you attend to all your necessary treatment. So they broke it down for me. I'm going to have a chemotherapy, 4 sessions of chemotherapy or 4 cycles. Then I'm going to have a surgery done, after which they will have a chemotherapy again after the surgery and radiotherapy. And before then, I started doing research on my own too. I will read major clinics. I will put the kind of my own diagnosis. I'll put it online.
Okay.
So it will take me to major clinic. I will read everything. So by the time they told me that, I have known that, okay, this is what I'm going to go through. So as at then, my daughter, I've informed my daughter and my family members. So my daughter was right beside me. So we'll go to all our appointments together. And by the time they told me, I said, okay. And because I have good friends around me, everybody running around me. So payment for all those things was very easier for me. Very easier for me because I know, like I've spoken to some people. Some people are ready to do, but it's the funds that gives them issue. So I bless God because everything just aligned together. And was it on July 5th? July 5th or first week in July, I started chemotherapy. So I had chemotherapy 4 sessions, then there will be break for the body to rest. Then I had surgery on October 5th, 2024. Then the body rested a bit. Then I started in November another session of chemotherapy. I started again in November because of the surgery. I think it took like 6 weeks or thereabout. So I started the next chemo on November 20. No, I started the next chemo November 12. Yes. So I started the next set of chemo November 12. And January or February, first week in February, I finished the chemo. Then I started radiotherapy. January, then they will let the body rest for another 3 weeks. Then I started the radiotherapy. I did 18 fractions of radiotherapy.
So which one was actually the most difficult to cope with? Was it the surgery? Was it the chemotherapy or the radiotherapy? Which one was most challenging for you?
For me,
yes.
I have a friend that our whole chemo was wonderful. For me, the chemo was stressful. Oh, the chemo was stressful. Is the bone pains? I had the first 4 sets was with bad bone pains, then the falling off of the hair.
Of the hair,
I used to
yeah.
have long hair. Yes. But I did not, it was just once that I vomited throughout the 8 cycles of chemotherapy. So my hospital was padding my body. Let me put it that way. They padded the body very well. So the vomiting part, but the painful, it was so painful. Then the surgery, the day you are having the surgery, that's not the problem. It was after, when they had to drain. But I took out the tube. Yes, I need to say that. I took out the tube. They told me to take the right alone, and I personally signed for the left to be taken.
Taken. So double mastectomy.
Yes, double mastectomy. That's what I had. And so the draining part of it was quite painful and stressful too. It's not a joke. It wasn't a joke at all.
But in all this, you had strength, because I know you, okay? I was following up with you. You exuded the strength that it was very difficult to find in patients who had cancer. You had the mind to beat it. So what was your coping mechanism in the midst of the pain? You know, sometimes when I see your WhatsApp status, joy exudes in me. You know, I knew what you were going through. As a doctor, I know what chemotherapy, radiotherapy, and having even the psychological effect. How did you manage the fact that you did not slip into major depression? Or even because I did not feel any form of depression from your tone of voice, from the way when I text you, it was always, you exuded so much hope and so much joy. How did you get or find that strength to do that?
Okay, thank you. Like I've said earlier, I've gone through some things that are not maybe my lifestyle, or I had my daughter early, like at the age of 22, and I became a single mother at that age. Even that's even age when many of my friends are still, we were all growing to become full adults. That was when I had that. And I gathered strength that this girl, I'm going with God. I don't do anything without God. With God, I'm going to raise this girl, and God will make her to be, somebody. I will not regret raising her alone. And I can probably tell you today that she's finished her LLB.
Wow.
To the glory of God.
Wow.
And that's one of the best daughter anybody can think of. She's always in her best behavior. Thank you. So I've always had this strength of, when something happened to me, maybe loss of job, this and that, when anything strike, yes, it will throw me off balance. I'm not a robot. I'm not an angel.
Yeah.
I'm also a human being.
Yes.
But
Yes.
it will throw me off balance. Give or take. Like when they told me this cancer thing, the same night, I look up to God and I said, God, what have I done to have this? What did I go wrong? What was it? And I sincerely will tell you that Holy Spirit gave me one prayer. The first prayer God gave me personally. Throughout, I did not run scatter. I stayed in my house. I can join churches, online and pray.
Online prayers, yeah.
Yes, but I just after a few days, I just have this calmness in me, and I said, I will fight this battle, I will win. So the first prayer God gave me was in the order of Job. For any Christian, in the order of Job, that he will keep. I should ask him to keep my soul. So I put the prayer like, God, in the order of Job, preserve my soul in your words. I don't know what I'm going to go through with this thing, but no matter how hard, how bad, how severe it is. Do not release my soul to devil. Father, I will be the one to tell my story. They will not write this story for me. Because I have heard that, yes, this is a battle.
Yeah.
There's no two ways to that. This is a battle. I'm going to face this battle. But I said, God, we will go into this battle together and I will win this battle. So there is one assurance that I will win. Now, the only thing that now I was born a CSC. I was raised up as a CSC girl. I know how to do prayer, fire. But after that period, I do not have strength for it. For everybody that were around me, they can testify. I'm not making mouth. I am not bragging. But for anybody that were around me that time, and for all my posts on social media, because when I came out in March to say that I had cancer, people were calling each other to say it's a lie. She did not. Because for each of mine, I have a clothing line, Elegant Ebony Ready to Wear. For each day of my hospital visit, my hospital can testify. In fact, at the point they said, I'm not sure, they said, I think most of the nurses will tell me, they are not sure they've had a patient like me before. Throughout my hospital appointment, I will wear new outfits. I will do video. That could be, the truth of the matter is, that could be the little time I can dance. So I will dance. I will do different video. I will dance and post. I had time to come to the, that reality of Tokola ask cancer and running for possible. And people now be saying, but she was posting, she was this. I told myself, after, let's say 2 weeks after the whole thing, and it dawned on me that, yes, you are in this state, and you are facing this thing. I said, I will post. I beg God, do. Not that I'm posting. God helped me. But I make sure that I was posting. The few places I can go, days I'm okay, I will manage myself and go. You people saw me at the Christmas party.
Yeah, we saw at the Christmas party of our friend. Yes.
I will look good. You will not.
You
and
always
I
did.
From the word that I will never look like a cancer patient.
You will never look like what you've gone
through.
And you did.
And God granted that request for me. So that thing made me to know that in the midst of chaos, no matter how chaotic it is, we can still have this affirmative, like, I will not. I will not look like what devil thought I will look like. I will not look like a cancer patient. I will not. People will not see me and be saying, hey, kilo shele. And God so helped me. Even my skin, my face, instead of me to be, shrinking and everything.
Shrink, you were glowing. Yeah. When I saw you in December, I was like, wow. I mean, the joy that filled my heart, I'm like, what? She's glowing. You were glowing. You were well dressed. Nobody looking at you, nobody, except you open your mouth. And what you just said now has just reiterated the fact that when life throws you down, you're not a failure except you refuse to rise. Life will definitely throw us down at one point or the other. But if you look inwards and you have the right mindset, just like you've mentioned, you can overcome anything at all. And I think that is one of the things that has helped you, because you had the right mindset. You knew, you made it a point of duty that, look, I will not be labeled a cancer patient. I am going to fight for my life, and you fought for it. And honestly, that is such an encouraging part of your story, which I want everyone out there to take a cue from. No matter what you're going through, maybe yours is not even cancer. Maybe it's something else that is eating you deep, like cancer itself. Do not
job, divorce situation.
Exactly.
Just remain positive.
Just remain positive.
Positivity.
It doesn't mean the life has to
end. A lot. So, let me just finish that. So I sincerely remain positive throughout the treatment. I adjusted to the new life, and it was easier for me, even before, as at the time I had surgery, I become even like a counselor to patients. I will see patients and walk up to them. What
Wow.
old are you? As I'm talking, if any patient that have
Wow.
come across me at you should see this, they will tell you that it is true. I walk up to them. I will show them my body. See, I've done this. See, it's not there, but I'm fine, and you will be fine. Ma, the chemotherapy is not easy, but you'll be fine. I can assure you.
Wow.
The only
Wow.
problem I had is I used to have zero tolerance for pain, injections,
For
needles.
the cannulas,
But
yeah. But you pulled through it. But you pulled
I
through it.
went through it.
Oh.
My nurses were wonderful. My caregivers are the best. Are the best. I remember when people would say, "Are you sure you did all your treatment in Nigeria?" And I would say, "Yes, I did all my treatment in Nigeria, Master Root Cancer Center. Go there, you will see all my appointments and everything. I did everything there. And thank God, I'm the one saying my story. And that's why I said I will never keep short. Because it's one of the things I told God. Let me be the one to say my
To
story.
see your story.
Don't let it be written. Don't let it be my daughter that will say, and she did, and she was. No. And God answered it. So I'm ready to encourage the whole world to be like a living hope. Yes, you will make it by God's grace. You just need to be. You just, there is this way, once they test someone, the spirit will be low.
Down, yes.
The heart will sink.
Yes.
And now, if it now starts allowing things that devil will start ministering to you to affect your soul, it comes from within. It comes from within. Our word is so powerful. If you allow people to pass a negative word into you and you accept it, it's a problem. When they told me that, I could slip into depression and this, I should tell you the truth. Even at night, I would tell myself, you cannot be depressed.
Wow.
You cannot be depressed.
Wow.
You will not entertain that. Because they told me that if I slip into depression, it will affect my healing. And my healing was going so fast. Everything. I have reaction days to chemotherapy. Maybe at times 4 days, at times 7 days. It depends. But there was this one I had, the 5th chemotherapy. I was in ICU for 5 days. I did not talk for 3 days.
Whoa.
I did not talk for 3 days. I was seriously down. Everybody was even so. The first 3 days was so scary for everyone. Like, will she make it? But even at that, even in that pain, I would pinch myself. I'd say, oh, no, I've gone far. Lord, I will not lose my mind. I will not lose my soul. I will not, that it is not even what people will tell you. It is you. You will be your own pastor. You will be your own prophet. You will be your own you will be the one to kill life into yourself.
Self. Wow.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing your story. Honestly, I feel emotional, but because I can feel you, but I'm so happy that you gave yourself hope. You gave yourself that positivity, always. Despite the fact that, like you said, everything comes from within. What was the role of the support you got from friends, from family, from your daughter? How did it help you to heal as well? How did it contribute to your positivity?
Now, I should tell you the truth. I don't even know who to mention first. Is it my best friend or my daughter? My daughter last year was 21. She behaved like she was 60. There are days I will call her, come and cry. Oh, yeah. The only time she broke down was the first day I told her, and the day we heard that it was triple negative. Those are the 2 times my daughter cried in front of me. So she was so strong. Her strength was even motivating
was ministering
me.
To you. The strength was rubbing off on you. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The first set of chemotherapy I had, maybe because of the treatment, I was eating so much. My daughter will wake up at 3 a.m. to prepare, food that I can tolerate. Food, she will prepare smoothies. She will do juice separately. She will do smoothies separately. They are different from each other. So that even if I eat and the smooth can fill me up, then the juice will serve as liquid. This girl did a lot. I'm telling you proudly today that she did not, I'm not sure she had C in all her first semester exam.
Wow.
I know she took strength from me, but our own level of strength, if my strength level is 200%, my daughter's own is 1000%. That one alone motivate and speak life into my body.
A lion does not, an apple does not fall far from the tree.
Yes,
a lion would always reverse another lion. Yes.
Oh, my daughter is a lioness. I can say that. I'm so proud of her. They're my best friend.
God bless them. God bless them.
You will have friends. This is my friend that we met when we were in Nigerian System of Education, SS2. That was in 1995. And we've been friends since then. And in between that 95 and now, we've passed through thick and thin. Throughout, she was the first person I said it earlier. She was the first person I told when I saw the law. She was the first person I called from the hospital. She was the one that informed the few friends that, Tolu is going to go and meet her. Blah, blah. And as I said, she was in UK, London. But she can call me 10 times in a day. Just to cheer me up.
Yeah.
Hello, babe. This thing you are coming out to, we will travel the world together. Women's wedding day. We are of course are going to sit down. You cannot leave her for me. You have to. And the day that I cannot even talk, she will just do the video call and she will be talking. She will look for something to make me happy. We are both Korean series movie lovers. She will tell me the latest movie, what is happening there. And she will now, before then, there was this Korean movie we watched, Queen of Tears. So she will refer me to that lady. You must have a will to live. So hold on to that will. See, I know this pain is small, too, but just hold on to your will. That's an angel for me. Then my parents, my mom practically moved to my house. So I got better.
Wow.
My father will come with me. I can tell you, my mom told me, my father has his chair in our living room. He said my father sat on that chair for 3 good months, praying every night and crying to God. And my father cries a lot. My mom does not cry. Except the day I told her, my mom did not cry throughout. She would just, no matter how bad the situation, she would just come. She would pray for me. She will anoint me. Yes, she will anoint my head. She will do everything, and she will just stay in her room or stay by my bed. But my father was crying, begging God that he will not
bury his child.
So, yes, I have a lot of support systems. I have friends. I have good friends. God actually gave me good friends. Good friends, both male and female. And they will come. Some will call me days I can hit, order this for me, send this to me, come in person. Some will leave their shops. They will leave their businesses. They will come and stay by my sick bed a whole day. Chatting, they will bring different gist so that we can
the power of amazing friends.
Yes, they were amazing people. God sincerely placed amazing people around me. I thought I don't want to say I told someone. I've said this time and time again that I enjoy gift of men during that sickness. I will never underrate that. My youngest sibling stays in Canada. He will call every day to check on me. He will call every day on video call to say, "Sister, how are you feeling today? Sister, how are you feeling today? Don't worry. The joy of the Lord is your strength. You are coming out of this.
Yes.
It's not getting worse. It's getting better. Don't worry." All those things made and helped me a lot. apart from my own self, it helped me. You know, when you realize that you are not alone in this.
In this, yes.
I wasn't alone in it at all.
Yes. Yes.
I have friends. I have one friend. I met her through my best friend. Her name is Kemi. She stays in London. And I did not ask anybody for funds. It's just they will come and say, "Oh, we send this to you. You know, take this for food. Take this to augment your treatment and everything." And
yes.
this babe, on 5 good occasions, we wake up early in the morning and send money to my account.
Wow.
It's one of the people. I have another friend in the US that did that too. But, you know, it's just made me to know that sincerely, no matter how bad. At times when I listen to the pastor when they say, when you're friends, you start some friends, I look at them. Have you been in a situation that you will know that you are not an islander?
Yes.
You will know that you will need people.
You will need people. Yes.
You know, in fact, that period, the whole month of the cancer journey made me to know that God should not make us to
May we never be lonely in our
May we never be alone in any situation we find ourselves. No matter how bad the situation is, if God puts good people around you, it makes it better. Because you know that I'm not fighting this war alone. If you talk like this and you see somebody, you talk like this, you see another person, you look forward, you have you know, you have your parents, you have your siblings, you have your daughter.
So it's a strong matrix of support.
I enjoyed it. I don't know of any other person in the world. But throughout my life, I know I will never have this again, Jesus. But throughout my life, that thing will never leave me. Like, I enjoy good people. I have a friend, a male, on June 3rd. And when this thing came up, I told him, I said, see, they said I have cancer. I started not to even talk to me again. This man, every week, he will make sure he finds time out of his busy schedule. Even if it's more time, he will just, at times he will say 15 minutes, he will stay for 15 minutes. He will come, whether I'm at home, whether I'm in hospital, you know, he will come and say, hold your hand, and you know, it goes a long way in healing. It goes a long way. It helped me greatly. It helped me more than prayer. You can't tell me you are on one month and you are praying for me when I did not see you. You know, when the days that you want to lift yourself off the bed, off the sick bed, and you could not, I will lift you. It helped me. It helped me. It helped. In fact, that's what they do. I can cry a whole day for it. It helped me. God really helped me to put good people around me.
Right. So our viewers, great friends are hard to find, but when you find them, they have a lot to do in your life. May we have great friends, and may we be that great friend in time of need to someone. So, how has the diagnosis of breast cancer, has it changed your outlook on life? What matters most to you now? Because I'm sure the Tolu of pre-2023 and the Tolu of 2025 is totally different. How has it changed your outlook? How do you see life now?
To be truthful, there's nothing to life. Life is a fickle. There is nothing. You know that those periods, well, even for maybe it's just recently that I will not say, God, okay, Baba God, I need money. For a long time in my life, I don't know how to ask God for money. I don't know how to ask God for car or anything.
All you wanted was to just survive.
That life matters most. When you have life and you are living well. That's why when people are complaining, I'll just look at them like, you are in Dubai, you are in America, you are in London, you are in Nigeria, you are in this government is this. I will look at you that it's because you are fine.
Mm.
If you get hospital as we are talking now, and somebody is fighting for life,
For their life.
every other thing is secondary.
Sure.
At the
Yes.
point when to live was the paramount prayer for me, every other thing was secondary. The primary thing is this life. And now, another thing is live a quality life. Have
Life
a
of
good
impact.
relationship with people. Live an impactful life. Have good relationship with people. It does not mean that I have to come to your house or knock your door. But make sure you have a quality relationship with your God and people around you. Because at the time you will need somebody, some people will think they have it all. They don't need anybody. And the hospital I use, I can boldly say is the best hospital for cancer in Nigeria. So it made me to come across rich, high and mighty people.
Right.
Some people will be in that hospital and they will not have anybody to visit them. They live at the mercy of caregivers. Yes. They will be there. If you have a chance to, maybe that hospital is so secretive, you wouldn't even know the name, but maybe for one reason or the other, you know that, there's one important person inside that room.
There, yeah.
I've been in hospital. I was in hospital for 3 weeks at the point, and my hospital said, when I was going for surgery, sorry that I'm deviating.
No, that's fine.
I'm still
that's
coming back to the point.
Yeah.
When I was going for the surgery, I remember my surgeon told my daughter that, nobody will come near my ICU for the first 3 days and blah, blah. My dear sister, people were waiting. They started coming in to see me. They would kit them up because of infection. They started seeing me from the night, because I even started sitting up immediately. I sat up by 6 p.m. the same day I had surgery. So my daughter saw me. People have been, till I left hospital for 3 weeks. They said they have never seen that.
That amount of people.
People will fly in from Abuja to come and visit me. All because they want to see me. At a point I'm in a private room.
Okay.
At the reception, they just said, please, because I could be quite handful too. I have given them my word, like nothing will. They must allow my visitors. So, in fact, there was a day I was so tired. I said I want to go and have lunch. They called my best friend. She came. They allowed me. I see her those drains. So I wore something, not boo, but I wore something that cover it up. I dressed up. If I send the picture to you now, you will laugh. It's on my phone. I went for lunch. At Obile that day in October last year. So what I'm saying is, it has shown me that, see, we should all have this kindness in us. Let us be kind to people. Like you have said, yes, you knew I was going through, but some people never knew that I was going through that thing at that period because of my posts, because of my videos and pictures. And some people will just come out of nowhere and say, "Are you okay? Are you good?" One or two people that they do not even know came to my house to say, it is not really still you, but I just said I should check on you. You know, that kind of thing. Life, this life, it is how how we're talking like this. That is all. Let me put it in Yoruba. I'm sorry for those that will not understand me. The moment something went
we
bad
can be
any
the
of the
physical
body
appearance is
organ,
the best. Yes.
I'm telling you, the moment something went bad with any of our organs, we will see life in a different light. We will see that it is different totally. And at that point, you will just think, God. In fact, I thought I would become a pastor after I don't think I can be like, God, after you, there is nothing
no one
else.
again.
There is nothing else, there is nothing else. Nothing to life. Nothing to life. Nothing to life. I look at, I don't really take things too serious again. I must achieve this, I must do this. No. After the old treatment that I went through 2023 and 2024, I just believe that whatever is being predestined for me from God Almighty, when it is time, He will release it for me. I will not, no competition,
will not struggle for it.
No struggle, no. Let me just be in good terms with everyone around me.
Wow. Whew. It's been a journey for you, and I'm happy where we are now. So, one question is that if I give you a megaphone now to say something to the world, especially someone that has just been diagnosed of cancer and thinks is a death sentence, or someone who is afraid, has felt a lump or something, or is even afraid to go to the hospital to screen, what will be your advice to them?
Well, I will advise. So it's in two phases. So let me, for anybody that is afraid, at a point I was afraid to go and get it done too.
Okay.
And I want everybody that will watch this to know something. Before they will say, oh, you will do, what do we call this thing that they do at age 40? This
mammogram.
breast
Mammogram, yeah.
Mammogram.
Yes.
I have a girl that I'm raising money for her treatment. She's going to HER2 breast cancer, but she's done her treatment. It's only the accepting injections that she's taking now.
Okay.
She's completed, but she must take the 18 injections for her to be totally, So I'm helping her to raise money for the accepting. She's 23. She had cancer at the age of 22. They took off her breast, one of her breasts, at the age of 22. She's 23 this year. That kind, when you see something strange in your body, please go to the hospital. I have met a patient that what happened to him, he did not bleach, a dark-skinned man. He saw something like a pimple, like an acne, but very hard. And when as we are talking, the whole thing is all over the face and is going to skin cancer.
Oof.
So, what is it that we should not eat? I will tell them when I was going through treatment. There was a baby that was beside me for some time during chemo. 15-month-old baby. How many sugar? How many MSG, Maggi, or whatever has he taken in his life? Yes. But if you notice anything, maybe your stool, you notice, for me, I always check toilet when I stool to know if it is reddish. If you notice anything wrong in the body or the skin or from within, go to the hospital. I was talking to a friend like 2-3 weeks back, begging her to go to the hospital, to talk to her. She's in UK, to talk to her GP. And I'm happy she said she couldn't do that for 3 years.
Wow.
Because I spoke out in my DM, I have a lot of people. Somebody would tell me, oh, they discovered it 2 years ago. And I would say, what are you doing? My sister, if at the time I removed my lung, thank God for the kind of best friend that God gave me. She asked me, I told her when I removed the lung, at the time, I said, I'm not going to remove the lung. I even bought ticket. I lost the ticket now. I bought ticket to go for my summer in June last year. I said, I will go. That I will do it in before the end of the year. I will go and remove the lung. I should tell you the truth. By the time they removed my lung, what I was meant to do for 45 minutes, 2 to 3 hours, because that was huge. The picture, everything I come out to say, how my evidence, and Lagos Hospital can testify to that. But they remove the law, the root, black is like this, and it's long. So imagine I have that in my body, I do not go out, and I catch it till maybe I fell down or something happened, and I will not get to hospital, and they will not tell me, oh, it's stage 4, we are sorry. Of course, they will treat. There are some people that God have saved their life, even at that stage. But the early detection truly saves life. For anybody that one way or the other, maybe there is, I did BRCA 1 and 2. I have the result on my phone, and it is not in my lineage. All my aunties, my grandparents, nobody has ever had breast cancer in my lineage. But I could. It could be lifestyle, it could be due to so many other things, environmental factor or this or that.
Yes.
The truth of the matter is, if you have an urge to, I tell my friends now, please, even you don't need to have anything, just even if it is once a year, go through comprehensive test. So
at least once a year for a comprehensive test. You said it right.
Yes, once a year comprehensive test. It's not too much for everybody. If there's anything, at least the comprehensive will show some certain things. That's one. And for anybody that they have just told that, oh, this is it. My brother, my sister, for ladies own cervical and the ovarian, cervical, and the breast. That's strictly for female. But can I tell you the truth? They started treating breast cancer for male too now.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know. I have seen, I've heard, and I've seen of 2 cases of men going through breast cancer treatment. So please, let us always, I believe in, if you have cause to go through comprehensive and they do scan, if there is anything in the body, they will see. For anything that is early, even medically, they will tell you there's no cure to cancer. But if it is detected early, by the time the structure different, my treatment is different from another person's treatment.
Yes, sure.
It is different. ISC will determine the kind of treatment they will do. That is immunohistochemistry. Will determine the kind of treatment they will do for each person. But by the time they detect early, they will structure out the kind of treatment. No matter the pain, if the patient should go through it, and with God Almighty, everybody will be fine. I am begging. And for everybody, whether you have known, you don't, just remain positive with life. There's this thing that I realized, that if you talk to yourself, it's beyond when any pastor to pray for you. If you wake up and say, God Almighty, today, I will end today. During the treatment, there are things that I'll be scared to sleep. My best friend said one day, you are afraid to sleep, Abby. When you sleep and wake up, if death should come during the day, I'll be like, oh Jesus, what a dark humor. Truthfully, anything, no matter what they have just told you, please, you will make it by God's grace. Please, don't run away. I've seen people who ran away from chemotherapy because of the pain, and by the time they are back, it has gone beyond. Especially when it is invasive, it strikes faster. So the more they quickly treat, the more they face it with treatment, it will be easier to kill. But if you now give it space to grow, it will come back in. It will come back massively.
It will come back more aggressive. Deeply rooted, just like you said.
You know that, you want to kill me, Abby. Okay, I analyze cancer like a snake. That if a snake wants to strike, and you just, you take a cutlass and cut it, depending on the part of the body of its body that you cut. If you cut it halfway and you leave it, it will do for you and strike you badly. But if you cut it finished, what I did was, okay, this is it. I will cut you finish. I will cut you, burn you. I will be the one, God, that will bury you. You will not bury me. If we all have that mindset, I can tell you that 9 out of 10 people will make it. Because I grew up thinking, in fact, I thought everybody that they tell that you have cancer, there's only one person that I've seen in my life that survived cancer, and she did her treatment in the US. So I thought, oh, maybe she went to an advanced country. It was when I was now going through the treatment that I started seeing people that, oh, so people are surviving. People, I want to see people that are surviving. Most of the time, it's either the early detection, or even when they know, they made sure they did all their treatment. So please, if they give me a megaphone, you can tell how much I raised my voice. I will say, I will scream to the whole world, please go and do your comprehensive checkup every year. And if at all, it comes positive, it comes, yes, they say, oh, you have it, please stay and face it. Cancer is a snake. Kill it. Destroy it before it destroys you.
Wow.
Yes.
I don't even know what to say. It's been an emotional ride. And first of all, I want to congratulate you for beating cancer to it. It's been a journey. It's been an emotional ride. I feel I had to hold the tears back because, we're filming, but I feel every part of it. And I had the privilege to know about your journey, and I know how it has been. And I'm grateful to God on your behalf. So just like you have mentioned that cancer doesn't mean that's the end of the world. It doesn't mean that you need to lose hope. It doesn't mean that you'll be handed a death certificate while still living. You can still beat cancer. There is hope and there is courage for anyone watching this out there. If you know someone that is going through this pain, this turmoil of cancer, please share this post with them. Share this message with them to give them hope again. Miss Tolulope Popola has beaten cancer. She looked it in the face and she went straight on saying, you know what? You are not going to beat me. I am going to beat you to it. So that is what we need to do. And so I want to say a very big thank you to you, Tolulope, for coming on this show and sharing your voice, sharing your story to the world. And I know that there's so much ahead of you. In fact, viewers, I'm happy to tell you that she's currently she's currently in school for her master's degree in economics. Can you beat that? After she beat cancer, she wants to beat the education again. She wants to be a professor. So you can still live a normal life. You can still achieve so much. Thank you, Tolulope, for sharing your story with us. I am grateful to God on your behalf. And I know that better things are out there for you. I know you're going to do great. I know you're going to go global with your story. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Health Talk with Dr. Mo. We really appreciate, your honesty and everything you have shared. And for our viewers right here, this is the end of the episode. Please like, share, subscribe. You will be saving a life. Remember, I promised you that it's going to be an experience for you on this show. And I am stopping at nothing to make sure that I impact your life. I impact you to take care of your health. Tony Lope has said it all. Early detection is the best thing you can do for yourself. Do not be afraid. Whatever the diagnosis is, early detection saves your life. And that is what has saved her, because she saw the lump. She did not ignore it. You saw when she said they brought out something, it was already rooting into her body. So please go for that test today. Go for that mammogram today. Go for that pap smear today. Go for that PSA today. You will be saving yourself a lot. And to people who are caring or who have friends that are going through cancer, please rally around them, support them in the best way you can. Speak that word of encouragement to them. Let them know that they're not alone in this journey. Tolulope was blessed with great friends. She was a great friend to them. So in her time of need, they became great friends to her. It doesn't matter. I always say it. Kindness is free. Do not hoard it. If you have a friend that you have not heard from in a long time, check up on them. Make sure that they're fine. We know that we are all busy, but this is a time to be human again. And so, see you in the next episode. If you have any questions, queries, or clarifications, please send me an email at on Health Talk with Dr. Mo, all lowercase, at gmail.com. And we'll try as much as possible to answer all your questions. It's good to see you, Tolulope, radiate and glow again. We're so grateful to you, and I wish you the very best. So to our audience, health is wealth. Don't forget to take care of yourself. See you again in the next episode. Thank you.